Hey guys, how's it going? So, I am selling my entire Jem collection. On one hand, it's a little bit sad, but on the other hand, some of these guitars I've had for over 20 years and I've loved them, and I feel it's time to unleash them on the world, and whoever wants to own one, they can. I'm just going to do some eBay listings. They're all up for grabs, and the first one we're going to start with is the coveted PMC Swirl. I believe this is 1991. But the first thing I'm going to do is put these guitars back in the cases for safety, and we're going to focus on this one today. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. Guitar 1 is this wonderful 1991 PMC. So it's the purple multicolor swirl. And as I mentioned in the eBay listing, which is available now, links below, I believe the neck was originally swapped out, and I might just say thanks very much to the guys from Jem site for helping me identify the guitar. I had to take the neck off, and we could confirm via the stamps that this is from a Ibanez Jem77 V/BK, and this is an original Jem swirl body, which I believe was, I think it's called an ATD, swirled by a chap named Darren. And I'm also under the impression that only 271 were made. And there's another really cool video that I found recently, which I'll link below, and a chap talking about this in length, and it's quite a cool video, so check that out. Also, because they're so rare, they have quite a high value, which was of surprise to me, which is lovely. But the condition of this one, unfortunately, is not so great, so that's going to have a bearing. One recently sold for almost £8,000 or something like that. It was on Reverb for that anyway. Maybe an offer was made for a bit lower, but it did sell, and that was about 4 months ago. So they do show up, and that was in better condition with the original neck. However, I'm going to put quite a, relatively attractive starting bid for you guys so that you can own this. But what can I say? Yeah, sounds awesome. It's got all the original pickups as far as I'm aware. It feels cool. The battle scars are kind of crazy. There's photos on the listing. Maybe I'll do a quick scoot around the guitar on the video just so you can see a little bit better. Obviously it looks bad when you're looking close up, but because it's a swirl, if you're looking at it on a video or from across the room, you don't tend to really notice them, but close up, of course, you can see they're pretty deep battle scars. So I would call it a player's guitar. It's not like a pristine collector's edition, but it is a beautiful swirl, and I've always thought it was one of the nicer swirls that I've seen. I did consider having it restored, and got a quote from my wonderful friend Tom Waghorn, who builds my custom guitars to extremely high standard. But then I asked people's advice on the Jem site, and most people said you should probably leave it as it is, because some people want it in the original state that it's in, and then they can decide to refinish it at a later date. So that's that. I'm going to leave it as is. So battle scars makes you wonder what has been done with it. I certainly didn't do these. I've looked after it since I've had it, but who knows, it's probably been thrown about a bunch of stages over the years, which is cool. It gives it a little bit of rock and roll, I guess. I should also say the strings on here at the moment are the ones that were on there when I recorded the Guitar Gods episode, but whoever gets this on the auction, I can put a brand new pack of strings on if you want to. At the very least, I'll put them in the case so you get a fresh set of strings with the guitar, but I'm also happy to restring it should you want a fresh set as well. Also, I might add, this is important to say, whilst I was playing it for the Guitar God series I did recently, or a few years ago now, unfortunately this pickup selector, when I hit it, cracked, as you can see here. So it's loose. But what I do have, which I think is a bit of a collectible in itself, I have these original unopened Ibanez original painted knobs. They've literally not been opened in the packet. So yeah, goodness knows how old these are. These must be at least 25-30 years old themselves. Now I'll probably auction this one off in itself, but I figured whoever buys this guitar, I should include this collector's item so that you can replace the pickup selector. I have had someone actually offer for the knobs as well. So if you only want that, then feel free to let me know and I'll open it and put it in there. But that's up for grabs as well. So that's it. Maybe I'll just jam a little bit on it, and I'll see you on the next video. Cat not included. What's up, girl? I don't think she likes my playing. Maybe she prefers a little bit clean. Yeah?